Lions fans, pay close attention to the news that just came out because it involves Dan Campbell, Jared Goff, and Bill Belichick. Yes, you heard right. Dan Campbell couldn't help but point out Goff's problems after a difficult week 2. Leave your like as always, and now let's start with a news story that is causing a stir because it involves Bill Belichick and our team. Lions fans react to Bill Belichick, praising Patricia for Detroit's offensive line success. Former New England Patriots head coach Bill Belichick, now stepping into the media spotlight, made some surprising comments on the latest Let's Go podcast with Jim Gray. During the discussion, Belichick credited his former defensive coordinator, Patricia, for laying the foundation of the Detroit Lions' successful offensive line. Patricia, who had a rocky tenure as the Lions' head coach with a dismal 13-29-1 record, was let go in November 2020. Despite this, Belichick pointed to Patricia's role in shaping the offensive line that is now considered one of the best in the league. "I think the Lions have built a really good offensive line for their quarterback," Belichick said. "They couldn't get a lot of production in the red area last week, but that's something Patricia started, and now they're kind of reaping the fruits of his labor." It's worth noting that only center Frank Ragnow remains from players drafted during Patricia's era. Taylor Decker, another key figure on the line, was drafted before Patricia's time when he was still in New England. Lions fans were quick to respond to Belichick's comments, many taking to social media to express their disbelief and frustration. One fan bluntly stated, "Damn, I didn't realize Belichick was in such mental decline." Others gave more credit to former Lions general manager Bob Quinn and praised offensive line coach Hank Fraley, who was hired during Patricia's tenure but has been instrumental in the line's current success. "Ragnow and Jonah gave us the foundation we needed," one fan noted. "Decker was under Quinn and Caldwell. Glasgow got sprinkled in there, too." Here's a taste of the online reaction to Belichick's unexpected praise for Patricia, showing that Lions fans aren't exactly buying the narrative. Now let's talk about Jared Goff. He's been one of the best-performing QBs in the NFL lately, but something isn't right, and the Lions are feeling it. Jared Goff has been one of the NFL's top-performing quarterbacks over the past couple of seasons, dating back to late 2021. However, the sharp version of Goff that fans have grown accustomed to hasn't fully shown up through the first 2 games of this season. Despite being 4th in the league in passing yards and leading a Lions offense that ranks 2nd in total yards, Goff's performance has been somewhat inconsistent. In Week 2 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Goff threw for 307 yards, but his 2 interceptions, with more that could have happened, and his 5.6 yards per attempt left much to be desired. The offense struggled to find a rhythm, and some questionable play calling from offensive coordinator Ben Johnson didn't help. This combination led to a 1-for-7 showing in the red zone, and ultimately a 4-point loss to Tampa Bay. While it's understandable for Goff to have an off day, especially considering the entire offense didn't play together in the preseason, small details seem to be tripping them up, particularly in critical situations like the red zone. Once these kinks are worked out, the Lions' offense could look much more efficient. Goff has already thrown 3 interceptions this season, and his second pick against Tampa Bay was especially costly. The Lions' record when Goff avoids interceptions is telling. Since the start of the 2022 season, the team is 15-5 when he doesn't throw a pick, and 7-9 when he does. During his regular Tuesday morning appearance on 97.1 The Ticket, head coach Dan Campbell addressed the offensive struggles and shared his thoughts on Goff's performance. Campbell pointed to a small but significant issue that might be affecting Goff's play. "I told him this yesterday," Campbell said. "One of the notes I wrote was, 'Man, I just feel like a couple of times you're trying to do too much.' He's trying to keep the play alive a little longer than need be. Just a couple of things there that I felt like didn't help us. It seems Goff's desire to extend plays and push the envelope might be contributing to some of the offensive woes, but with some adjustments, both he and the Lions' offense could soon be firing on all cylinders. So what do you think? Can the Lions tighten things up and let Goff get back to his best form? And as for Belichick's comments, does Patricia really deserve that credit? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for all the latest Lions updates.